Now continue with the Article 12. Article 12 tells us about the definition of state. What is state? State is the government of India and the parliament. Government of all states and state legislative assembly. All the local or the other authorities under the government of India. All the government offices and limited companies all came into the category of state. Now move to the Article 13. Article 13 tells us the law inconsistent with or in derogation of the fundamental rights. That laws which are inconsistent or in derogation with the fundamental rights are void. Article 13 clause 1 tells us all laws that came into existence before commencement of this constitution that are inconsistent with the part 3 of fundamental rights shall be void. अनुच्छेद 13 का क्लोज 1 हमें बताता है जो भी विधि भाग 3 के विरुद्ध है या उनको कमजोर करती है वो क्या होंगे, निरस्त हो जाएंगे. Article 13 clause 2 states shall not make any law that are contravention to this part shall be void. Article 13 tells us if a state make a law that is contravention to the part 3 shall be void. First of all, state has no authority to make such law that are contravention to the part 3 of the Indian Constitution. Article 13 clause 3 tells us in this article unless the context otherwise required law. What is the meaning of law? Law include ordinance, order, bylaw, rule, regulation, notification, customs and or usage that are going in Indian territory. Article 13 clause B tells us about law in force. This tells us about the definition of law in force. Law in force are that laws passed or made by the legislature or the other competent authority. These are called law in force. Article 13 clause 4 inserted by 24th Constitutional Amendment Act 1971 tells us nothing in this article shall apply to any amendment of this constitution made under article 368. जो भी amendment की जाएंगी इस पार्ट के द्वारा, इस आर्टिकल के द्वारा, वो आर्टिकल 368 के अंदर नहीं आएंगी. This is the article 12 and 13. Now we move toward the article 14